Believe it or not, I don't have the biggest, strongest biceps, and I'm gonna share how that influences my exercise selection, specifically for my rowing exercises. And then I'll tie this into the big picture of how this can help you out in your own workouts, but also help you pick the best exercises for you and your athletes. Now, I got this concept from Mike Isratel of Renaissance Periodization. They post a lot of awesome stuff. I'll tag him and them down below. But basically, are our exercises targeting the muscles we're intending for them to target, which sounds really simple. But for example, are my prime movers, in this example of rowing, is my back fatigued at the end of a set? Or am I having to tap out because the secondary mover, like my bicep, is more fatigued? So I'm gonna take you through a TRX row, I'm gonna take you through a chest supported dumbbell row, and then a feet elevated low rope cable row, and how those three I like or don't like based on my huge, super strong biceps. Real quick, these are the 3 exercises I usually do when I row because I really enjoy exercises that get me into purposeful thoracic flexion. I got that phrase from the muscle doc, I'll tag him down below as well. But also where the weight or gravity can pull me into some protraction and potentially elevation as well. So to initiate the exercise, I really have to depress and retract my scapula. So just a little disclaimer. So with my TRX rows, because the straps are above my head, or basically above my shoulders, I'm gonna have to go into a little bit more elbow flexion to complete that exercise. Now, although I can get a really good purposeful thoracic flexion, that exercise is gonna fatigue my biceps, and does fatigue my biceps a lot more than my back. So I'll have to stop a set because of bicep fatigue instead of back fatigue. So that's why that's an exercise I've moved away from for my rowing. So with my chest supported dumbbell rows, because the dumbbells are below my shoulders relative to my line of pull, I don't have to go through as much elbow flexion to complete a rep. And that's one of the top 2 exercises I use to get a back pump because I know that that's gonna target my back and not my biceps. And also, gravity and the weight can pull me into that purposeful thoracic flexion, which I really like as well. So this is one that I do a lot more than the TRX rows. So with my feet elevated low cable rope row, I can really exaggerate that low line of pull relative to my shoulders. And because of that, I'm gonna have to go through a lot less elbow flexion, starting with the weight in the low position to complete a rep. So I know that it's gonna fatigue my biceps a lot less. And this is actually the first exercise that I got a true back pump doing. And I was like, whoa, this is super cool. I never felt this before. But, so we can see how we can manipulate different things, the box, the position of the pulley, to change the line of pull to help target or not target specific muscles. Now with every exercise and workout, there is context. Now me personally, the form I use to complete those exercises is for my goal of hypertrophy or increased muscle size. I'm not saying that form or technique is perfect for everyone, and people probably have bigger biceps than I do, so a TRX row might be a good exercise for them. But if you're going through your own workouts or coaching your athletes, if they finish a set of TRX rows, for example, and their biceps are toast, well, then you know that you should probably pick a rowing exercise that involves a little bit less elbow flexion to really target the back, because that is the goal of the exercise, is to strengthen the back. Another example, your pressing exercises, if it doesn't target your shoulders or chest, it really smokes your triceps, or if you're doing something like an RDL and your back gives out before your hamstrings do. So you can tie this information, these concepts, into bigger pictures, other exercises, but hopefully this will help you improve the quality of your workouts to help accomplish your goals and help improve the quality of the workouts for your athletes and their goals. So, happy lifting.